Dear students, today we shall take the lesson The Sound of Music Part 1. As already you know, there are two parts. One is Evelyn Glennie listens to sound without hearing it, and another one is about Bismillah Khan. So let us see the first part. In this first part, there is description about one of the teenage girl, Evelyn Glennie. Evelyn Glennie was deaf, she was unable to listen, but she listened the sound with vibration. So now let us come to the lines. Rush hour crowds jostle for position. It was the time of the crowd, moving crowd. Rush means moving crowd. Rush hour means time. So it was the time of moving crowd. The crowd jostle for position and they were moving, pushing. Jostle means push. They were pushing to take their correct position on the underground train platform. The crowd was moving where? On the platform. The platform that was underground and it was the platform of train. So, an underground train platform, the crowd was moving to get correct position. A slight girl. There was one of the thin girl, looking younger than her 17 years. Although her age was 17 years, but because she was thin, so she was looking less than 17 years. Was nervous yet excited. And she was becoming nervous. Who was becoming nervous? The girl, teenage girl, Glennie. The Glennie was feeling uneasiness, yet excited, and more than that, she was excited also. So she was feeling uneasiness and she was excited as she felt the vibration of the approaching train. When she realized the train was reaching to the platform. How did she realize? Because of the vibrations. Because of vibrations, she realized that the train was reaching on the platform. When she realized that the train was reaching on the platform, she became nervous and excited. It was her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London. So she was going to admit in Royal Academy of Music in London. In London, there was one of the Academy of Music, and the full name of that academy was Royal Academy of Music in London. So she was going first time to that Academy of Music. So it was her first day at the prestigious. Prestigious means reputed Royal Academy of Music, one of the reputed academy that was related to music, and it was located in London. And daunting enough for any teenager fresh from a Scottish farm. And daunting enough. It was more frightening. What was more frightening? That she was going to get admission in prestigious Royal Academy of Music that was located in London. So it was frightening to her as her age was below 20 years. Teenager, she was a teenager. So teenager is the age between 12 to 20, means 13 to 19. So fresh from a Scottish farm. And she was first time she was going to any such type of prestigious academy, reputed academy. Fresh from a Scottish farm, and she belonged to the farms of Scotland. Means she was the daughter of any farmer. But this aspiring musician faced a bigger challenge. This aspiring means desiring musician. Who was the musician here? The musician is used for Evelyn Glennie. So she had the desire of music and she encountered a bigger challenge. Faced means encountered a challenge, then that was a big challenge than most. Although so many other challenges were there, but bigger challenge was she was profoundly deaf. She was deeply deaf. She was unable to listen. Profoundly means deeply, seriously. So she was seriously deaf. She was unable to listen. Evelyn Glennie's loss of hearing had been gradual. On sudden, she did not become deaf. So she lost her hearing ability slowly in point. Evelyn Glennie's loss of hearing had been gradual. Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong when the 8-year-old Evelyn was waiting to play the piano. Her mother of Evelyn Glennie, her mother remembers, she recalls noticing something was wrong when she paid attention that there was something wrong with Evelyn Glennie. When the 8-year-old Evelyn was waiting to play the piano, when she reached to the age of 8 and she was waiting to play piano, at that time her mother realized that there was something wrong in her hearing ability. They called her name and she did not move. At that time, parents of Glennie called her name and she did not move. Then they realized that she was unable to listen. I suddenly realized she had not heard. On sudden, her mother felt that she was unable to listen, says Isabel Glennie. Isabel Glennie, the mother of Evelyn Glennie, says so. I think these lines are clear to you. Now note down some questions. Question number first, why was Evelyn nervous yet excited? Next question, when was Evelyn's hearing problem noticed? Last question, how old was Evelyn when she went to Royal Academy of Music? Thank you.